Yeah, that One Piece dropped. 11:44, man. Let's go ahead and get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. We staying consistent out here because Potato, Morgan, Stoop, they not gonna let me slip. Okay, anyway, we got 11:44, and it says the title is A Time for Warriors. Booty Warriors. So I'm assuming Fleece Johnson is going to be in this one. Now we got Yamato, right? Um, she's like twice the height of some of these girls that she's that she done saved just now. Also, the guy, this is supposed to be the brother or no cousin of the guy that the Straw Hats met and I think it's Lowtown, if I'm not mistaken. And apparently he fixes all the doors or something like that. Give me one second. Apparently, apparently this is supposed to be like the cousin or something of the guy from Lowtown who's like a shipwright, but goes no, is he I think he's a carpenter. Goes around fixing doors or something like that, but they look exactly the same. Well, he's here right now. He has nails in his nose. The other guy is the same way. Now, there's rumors going out. Rumor has it that Kaido may be Loki's brother. Maybe his brother. Hydrogen is about Big Mom's age. He's somewhere around the age. I think he's older, but not by a lot. So they're in that age bracket. You know that bracket. They're in that bracket, and they're about to get it bracket or bracken. But yeah, they're in that age bracket. Um, what you call them? We keep calling Yamato and Kaido Oni, right? What if that's not the case? What if they're just ancient giants? That's where the horns come from. The ancient giants have horns. Who else has horns? Oni, but the Oni is only just Kaido and Yamato. What if that's just what if it's Hydruden's brother? Hydruden didn't get the horns or nothing like that. Stoop said, hater, hey, man, stop playing. You a hater. Nothing but bone. What's going on? What's the name? Hydrogen, he didn't get no horns. But what if Kaido is his brother as well? He has the horns, but he doesn't have the size. He a little guy. So they said, yo, we shipping you off to another country or something like that. Because I think the mom was offshore anyway. I think the mom was offshore anyway. So the mom might have been from somewhere else. Remember, Saul said that giants don't necessarily only come from Elbaf. He says giants from other places. He's not from Elbaf. So I'm assuming Hydruden's mom might not be from Elbaf. So what you call him? There's a possibility that Kaido is Hydruden's brother. Okay, Hydruden is older than Big Mom. Right, yeah. But not by a whole lot. Hydruden was around 18 years old when he met her. Loki was just born. Right, so they're around that age. She met him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're around that age. They could be. Well, Kaido would have to. Kaido is younger than Big Mom by a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost positively certain. So if that's the case, he can't be Loki's brother, because Loki, when Loki was born, his mom passed away. It was just too much power going through that little birth canal. Loki was just too big, too powerful. Had those two horns and all that going through that one little birth canal. It wasn't gonna work. It was just too much power, too much Congress hockey. You know what I mean? Too much observation hockey and armament hockey going through that one little hole. So that's why she couldn't take it and she passed away. Meaning Kaido is younger, so that means that Kaido couldn't be Loki's. Well, he could be Loki's brother, but not through the mother. He would have to be, if anybody, would be Hydrogen's mom, right? Because they didn't say anything about her getting deleted, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, who would you rather collab with, I Show Speed or Kai Cenat? We're gonna go with Kai. We're gonna go with Kai. See, Speed out there playing with tigers and stuff like that, that's gonna get me knocked off. And then he's gonna want to, let's say, compete in some type of sport. And when I whoop him, he's gonna get pissed off, like he did with the dude that was boxing him. Dude boxed Speed's head off. Speed was pissed. He called the security, got the security on him. So we're gonna go with Kai. You know what I mean? We could play basketball. I could dunk on Kai. You know what I mean? And we good. Okay, me personally, I collab with I Show Speed. Didn't I Show Speed get called scamming some of his subscribers? Remember that? Remember that with the crypto? Okay, I don't watch Kai nor I Show Speed, but I do know I Show Speed loves One Piece. Okay, that's a good one. That mainly why I chose him. Okay, Mean gonna play against Speed in steel toe boots like last time. Yes, I played basketball steel toe boots and almost injured myself. My legs just locked up on me. My muscles got so tight I couldn't even move them. My calves were dribbling in my leg, meaning like as I walked, they was going like this. It was, and they just kept doing it. And it was like scary. I thought something was going to happen. I didn't go to the hospital or anything like that. I just let it rock out. But anyway, let's keep going. So yeah, Yamato could be Loki's and Hydrogen's niece. Okay, let's see what it says. Only child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage Volume 29. I thought it said Uber Eaten. Liberating the girls and uh, Minamoto, the carpenter. Oh, he's a carpenter. So I guess maybe they're both carpenters. Maybe they're both carpenters. He's got like a cousin look just like him. Exactly, but he's not from Wano. He's like a descendant of some of the people that came from Wano. Yeah. Oh yeah. So Yamato and Kaido could be that. Remember the species that they were talking about? One of the races, and we didn't know what they were, and we keep calling Yamato and Kaido Oni. We don't know who the mother is of Yamato. First off, we don't know who Kaido's parents were. They revealed Big Mom's parents. They still didn't reveal Whitebeard's parents. Notice what happened with Whitebeard. He's probably one of the Buccaneers. Big Mom seemed like just, it was weird. Like she don't look anything like her parents other than pink hair. But her parents got revealed. So I think that means that there's no special lineage going on with her. But the ones whose parents didn't get revealed, some type of special lineage going on or something. I'm not sure, but something special. Anyway, we got Frankie screaming at the top of his lungs. What the hell is that? The Adam Tree tour continues. Okay, now we got homegirl. Forgot what her name was. Ripley. Okay, well, what do you think it is? Now I'm seeing what looks like to be a face. and this part tree. I'm thinking it's like a robot or something. Okay, nah, it's a village. Okay, I didn't look at it. I scrolled down just now. This has always been here. It's giving me scientific vibes. He said, I think they doing some research in there. I'm assuming that that's the case as well. I figured you of all people would appreciate it, being a cyborg and all. Why would there be a facility like this in a country of warriors? Now, this spot looks old and it's overgrown. So, I'm assuming, being that it's old and giants live a long time, that this is older than old. It's not like 20 years, 30, 40, 50. This is void century tech, I'm thinking. That's my thought pattern. Oh, we got Lilith. She's already here in the flesh, about to put some science down, baby. Hey, Frankie, you're here. I was just thinking I'd like to show you this place later. It's awesome here, Frankie. Bonnie's there too. Bonnie's a mommy. No, I'm playing. She's a baby. Yeah, but Lilith is already in there. This and I'm looking at the way the place is like constructed. This is not Vegapunk's doing right here. It's too old. Vegapunk's not that. Vegapunk's old, but he's not that old. So someone else was doing this. Also, let me check the size. We got to check the size. Why? To see if it was a giant. This doesn't look. Well, maybe. It to me, I'm not sure. It doesn't really look to giant scale. But you know how Oda does. He messes these scales up. He always tells you it's a quarter, and you know it ain't a quarter. He tell you that's a 20, you know it's a dime. Them 20s are dimes, man. Stop playing with us. Yeah, so I'm seeing Ripley stand in front, and I'm seeing Frankie stand in front. And the way it's drawn, it seems like them stairs can fit either one of them. For real. It seems like those, like if Frankie gets closer, of course he's gonna get bigger in comparison to these stairs. So he might actually fit. This might not be, it don't look that big. It might not be for giants. Could be. Maybe the giants are smaller. I'm not sure. I can't tell. They gotta get closer. Also, I'm looking at Bonnie and Lilith. They standing there as if it's to scale. So maybe somebody small from the Void Century used to be there. Check the comments real quick. Mean going to play. No, was it painful? Oh yeah. I was trying to figure out what you're talking about. Yeah. Calf was killing me, man. I mean, the calf was deleting me, man. My calves was all locked up. My legs were tight, but my calves really was the worst. I mean, they were bad. Yeah, it was said to be a robot. Yeah, it's around 3,000 years old. Yeah, the window aren't in the correct size when Lilith and Bonnie showed up. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of spoilers down here. They're just trying to spoil me because they think spoiling people is fun. When spoiling people is like a cardinal sin. Okay, hey Frankie, you're here. I was just thinking, I already read that part. Lilith, Bonnie, what are you two doing here? We got lost. They were with Zoro, and Zoro got them lost. Thanks for finding us. Guess even geniuses get lost. It's good we found you. There was a horn blast earlier, so the woods might not be safe right now. Frankie said, man, I ensure my own safety. What you mean not safe? He said, if it ain't safe, I'll make it safe by knocking out whoever's making it unsafe. Okay, Lilith feel the same way. You know, Lilith, there ain't no joke. She don't play. She like safe. She said, I'm the one that's not safe. Play with me and find out. Okay, in any case, This facility really is stunning. I estimate that it's been here for at least three, I'm sorry, not three, 3,000 years. 3,000 years. 3,000 years. That's how long it's been here. And I already got the spoiler down in the comment section from Nothing But Bones. Really, his real name is Nothing But Spoilers. Three 3,000 years. That's past the void century. Automatically, I said void century because you know when we hear about something old, it's usually void century. You know what I mean? Oh, my bad. I thought you already read that part. Now I ain't get to it yet. I'm doing it live. We're doing a live reaction. 3,000. Joy Boy was born in the ancient kingdom, right? The ancient kingdom, that was only 900 years ago. Okay, so we'll just say we'll round it off somewhere around 1,000 years ago, because the void century started like 900 years ago. So with that, this must be the first world tech. It's something like that, right? So the ancient kingdom, this predates when Joy Boy. It predates him. So the ancient kingdom might have been around that long, or this could have been before the ancient kingdom. What if Elbath is really the first place that the people started landing? I thought that what you call them would be the first place, Skypiea. When the Shandians and stuff like that, they came down from the moon. The first place they settled, I thought was going to be Skypiea, and that was it. But probably not. Think about it like this: how Skypiea get there? Elbath has the sky, as far as we know, the sky cloud, the island cloud technology. They're only one of the only ones in the world. Or I don't know if it's technology, but whatever is made there. So maybe they went to Elbath first. Maybe Elbath was the original ancient kingdom. And then the people start spreading out around the world, and they made someplace somewhere else. The reason Skypiea is there is because it used to be on top of Elbath, and then it moved slowly but surely. I mean, it's moving like an inch a century or something like that. I don't know about century, but let's say an inch a year. That's how fast it's moving. Or a half an inch a year. It's continental drift. It's continental drift. The same way, what you call them? Hawaii. Hawaii is constantly moving towards Japan. I don't know if y'all know that, but yeah, I think. Let me see. I think it's moving towards Japan. Just make sure. I just want to make sure that I'm not just talking crap. It's moving towards like Japan or Russia, one or two. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's moving towards Russia, but not far from Japan. It meets up with Alaska, or like the Alaskan archipelagos, right? Some of these archipelagos are Russian, even though they're part of the Alaskan archipelago. They're moving towards Russia. Anyway, Hawaii, right? It's made by volcanoes, and the island actually moves little by little. But once you get to a certain point, it sinks under the ocean. Now with Skypiea, it may have started over top of Elbath. We think Birkin. There's reason to believe that Burka is around Elbath. On top of it, something like that. Burka may be one of the more recent places. I think Elbath might be creating sky islands, and then they're moving towards what is it? What's the place called? Skull Island, where Bellamy was at. I forgot what it's called. It ain't Logtown. It's not that. Not Logtown's where right before the Grand Line. It's I can't remember. I can't remember, but you know, Sky Pier is right over top of one of these islands. You know, the Shandins were on the Blue Sea, and the island that they were on got shot up there. But they're probably moving towards that. There's probably just like Sky Island drift. That's what's going on. It may all not happen like inch by inch. It may be like they sit still, and at some points they move a little bit, or at some points they move a lot of bit. Let me check the comments real quick. Okay, yo, boss, what's going on, man? I'm just trying to make it happen. That's all. Okay, trying to pay this rent. That's all. You know what I mean? Okay, Russia going to take over Hawaii when they get close. It's already close, but it's underwater. You know what I mean? So I don't think Hawaii's going to ever. Well, it would be like millions of years or something like that. But at the way it's moving now, the main islands, they'll never make it to Russia. Not above water. They're going to always be underneath, under the ocean by the time they make it to Russia. You know what's crazy? The those islands are inhabited, right? I'm thinking that as they were inhabited this whole time. I mean, they've been inhabited, you know, the entire time. So as they sank underwater, there's going to be species that 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 weren't aquatic, that just lived on that island or lived on those group of islands, the archipelago. So as it sank, which took a long time, they may have, just being honest, is the greatest person to ever live. I'm telling you that. Believe it or not. I know you don't believe it, but he is greatest person to ever live. But some of those creatures may have adapted to being, you know, to living in the sea. Maybe snakes, like sea snakes or something like that. I don't know. Because it took a long time for it to sink. So there was a period where they could have been adapting. Anyway, let's get back to it. In any case, this facility really is stunning. I estimate that it's been here for at least, she didn't say up to 3,000 years. She said at least 3,000 years. It could have been here longer and stronger and healthier than that. Okay, what? How did you calculate that? There's no way it's that old. Frankie says that. So Frankie can't calculate like Lilith can? Lilith must be smarter than Frankie. Probably so. Mean somebody put mean greater than Bill Nye. No, I ain't no, I'm not. I'm not on Bill Nye's level. Trust me. You know what I mean? I grew up off Bill Nye. He you know what I mean? He'll crap me out. Okay, we can't really refute that claim. Honestly, even we locals aren't sure about the origins of this building. The locals, and some of them are really freaking old. Okay, now that's something worth researching. I think I'll make myself at home here. Lilith is taking over that spot. Man, I wish Vegapunk was here to take over it. Okay, you'll get lost again. Well, I'm going to check it out for myself. Frankie said, I need to see it myself. Frankie getting the power up? He's getting the boost? There's going to be ancient technology that he can use in there? Is that what's going to happen? Frankie using ancient tech? He's a Straw Hats Vegapunk now? He's a Straw Hats Vegapunk now? That's what's going on? All right, so now Bonnie starts freaking out. What's wrong, Bonnie? Zeus shows up. Not Zeus, the fake Zeus. Look out. There's something behind you. What I find most scary, thunder. So the thunder cloud shows up. Frankie's looking like, what the heck? Who I got to beat up now? Man, this is unreal. Elbaf's just full of crazy stuff, huh? No, that's not familiar. She said, I don't know these some new people. She said, game recognized game, and they don't look familiar. What kind of creature is that? Okay, now they're gonna cut to the Western Village. Oh no, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? I think Usopp's in the Western Village. He must have heard I was from West Philly, and that's why they put him in the Western Village. Okay, what I find most scary, Draga or Dragas, whatever it's called. Sober up and grab your weapons. The the fire salver was wrecked. It's not just a regular zombie. It's a dragger or something like that. It's basically like what you call them. Remember the Saint Venus Juro, except not a horse. That's what type of being this is. Okay, what could have brought the children's imagination to life like this? Where are the chiefs? We're waiting on their orders. Man, Usopp ain't waiting on no orders. He about to go at him. He about to get right at him. They drank too much. They're still holed up in the privy. They're using the bathroom. That's what that means. You're kidding. This couldn't be more surreal. A giant me. Brooke is like, yo, that's my cousin. Because they both skulls. I mean, both bones, skeletons. You visitors should fall back to the edge of the village. Oops. One of the giants told Usopp to fall back. I'd be like, nah, you fall back. He said, Usopp said, y'all holding me back. He said, if anything, y'all holding me back. I'd already had this taken care of y'all if y'all wasn't in the way. Okay, let me see. Nothing but Bones says, imagine if Frankie, with the help of Lilith, can revive or replicate this robot. Why you keep spoiling me? I can't read comments until this is over, man, because I keep getting spoiled. So until I finish doing this, I'm not checking those comments anymore. I can't keep getting spoiled. I thought about it and I said, wait a minute. I was like, that's a spoiler. Okay, should I? Let's get back to the chapter. Should I carry you all there? Hey, you don't need to keep us at arm's length. We want to help fight. That's what Usopp says. He said, you lost your mind. He said, man, in fact, I'm about to fight you first for even trying to make it seem like I can't hold my own. Usopp's going to fight the giant first, then he's going to go after the skeleton. Okay, you said that last bit a little too quickly. Jinbei said that. Either way, there's definitely something strange going on this island. That's enough, Colonel. Okay, that's enough. Okay, Colonel trying to get to it. He like, man, I'm ready. He said, I got my mind right, money right, and I'm ready for war. Colonel ready to get right in there. He said, man, I done fought a damn Yonko already. My pop sailed with a Yonko. My mom Ripley's one of the last warriors. I'm one of the last of a dying breed. I'm ready. And they said, nah, we still need you to train more. He said, no, I'm ready right now. Okay, see, look, why not? I'm a warrior too. I can fight. I just told you no. It's Gibbons, it's Gaiaban's son or whatever. Remember, Stoppers, his fake alias. And okay, and that doesn't make you Gaiaban. He said Gaiaban will put that work in. He said you'll be hurting for certain. Close curtains. It ain't working. Start twerking. Okay, a battlefield's no place for a kid like you. And he actually knocks him over. Scalper, you put your hands on my son, you lost your mind. Okay, here we go back to it. Ja Rule. What's wrong, Missy? I'm sorry. There's something I didn't tell you before. She didn't tell him how gangster Usopp is and that he's going to take these monsters out on his own. She forgot to tell him that part. You're saying one of these intruders look just like Redhead. Oh, so they snitched. Man, some snitches. Okay, yeah. And both of them was seriously oh no. They said he looked like it. They didn't say he was him. So okay, good. And and both of them was seriously strong. One of them had a really weird ability. In this world, strange powers usually come from devil fruits. If if it's an unknown element, odds are it's a devil fruit user. That's what Jinbei said. Jinbei knows what we talk about. It's almost always that. There's only a couple times where it's not a devil fruit, like the girl Mrs. St. Valentine's Day Massacre, whatever her name was, the one that did the painting. That wasn't a devil fruit. Django, the hypnotist, that wasn't a devil fruit. Um, CP0 would that became common though, but people that can use what's it called, Rokishi or whatever. There's a few people that use powers that you would have thought was like a devil fruit that wasn't, but most of like almost always it's a devil fruit. Okay, spread the word that there are two humans other than the Straw Hats on Elbath. Report back soon as you find them. He said, man, put that work in. Got it right away. This is the shortest giant they could find. Okay. Are you sure it's only two intruders? All this chaos suggests there could be more. Brooke is a smart guy. He doesn't have a brain, but he's smarter than some of these people with these big giant brains. Right. Get the word out now. He said, put the word out. Also, put the word out that Usopp's in the vicinity. I don't know who's behind this or where they're hiding, but anyone who kidnaps children in broad daylight is nothing but scum. If they're taking hostages, they must have they must have something else planned for Elbath. That's what Usopp says. Usopp's got the brain power like 20 people. We all know this. I've never heard, yes, I'm sag riding Usopp. I don't care. I've never heard of a kidnapping like this before. Then Ja Rule, he says, I won't let them get away with it. Okay. We'll lend you a hand. We'll just need a human-sized ship. Oh, okay. I think this is Scalper because I see an axe to grind on the back of this man. Don't be ridiculous. You're our guest. You should go hide somewhere safe. He said, wherever I'm at is the safest. He said, I make it safe wherever I go. I guarantee my own safety. Scalper felt disrespected. They would even insinuate this. Okay, hey, just wait a second. Where are Dory and Brogy? Still stuck in the privy. They seriously need to lay off the booze. Okay. If the culprits are human-sized, we'd be better suited for dealing with this. Jinbei has a point. If they're human-sized, that means it might be harder for the giants to even see them. That's right. The giants can take care of the big things. We should focus on the intruders. The intruders. Agreed. But Elbath is too big for us to search on foot. So they gotta take to the skies. They're gonna have to. There's no way. Colonel, he gonna help them out. Okay, heave ho, heave ho. Colonel got a bag full of goodies like straps, knives, swords, all types of armory. Wait, hold on. I thought that was that's Jinbei. Jinbei has the axe. Um Ja Rule was talking to Jinbei. I thought that was I seen the axe. I thought it was a scalper, you know what I mean? The axe guy. But no, it was Jinbei. He's got on he's I don't know why he's rocking the axe. He doesn't use the axe when he fight, but it's him. So anyway, Colonel, he's like, yo, he said, I'm about to go to war with the 8 and the pound. You know what I mean? He about to go to war. He said, I can't wait. So anyway, he said he was listening to Tupac earlier that day, and he can't wait to get his hands on his enemies. Now, I don't know why he brought so many weapons, like the bag of weapons, he can't even carry them all. You know what I mean? That's how heavy he's dragging them. You can't use all of them. And one of them's a wooden sword. It's wooden. It ain't, I guess wooden, I guess it doesn't even matter if you could use hockey. But the size of it is still probably powerful compared to a human. Okay. You want to come with me? I thought you were going to tell me to stop. All right then, but I get to be captain. Usopp was like, yeah, okay, boom. Usopp hit him with one of these elbows right to the chin, almost dropped Colonel. Almost dropped him, almost popped him. He definitely rocked him. And he said, nah, you get to be vice captain. I'm captain. Okay, Nami, she starts blushing. That's so cute. It ain't cute once you start getting ragged out by some of these monsters. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Colonel Pirates, set sail. You mean Usopp Pirates. Okay, or Veggie Pirates, or whatever they call it. Hey, you're big enough to row. He's not even doing any of the work. He's not rowing the ship. Colonel just sitting in the front. Look, he the biggest one in there. He be doing most of that work. Okay, onwards. Okay, now we got Gunko. Gunko, the one that's scared of Nika. All warriors in the Sun Realm, please be advised, there was a confirmed sighting of humans other than Straw Hats earlier at our house castle. And Gunko's got some headphones on. She's listening to all of this. She can hear whatever's going on over the what you call them, the transponder and what they got trans roly poly snails, whatever. She can hear whatever they talking about. Okay, consider them hostile and dangerous. Okay, it's Gunko post meal ritual. It's not a ritual. I just like it. That means it's a ritual. Okay, that's a TD, right? Transponders. It must be transponder something. TD. Okay, we should have a singing contest. Transponder. What's the D stand for? Transponder will of D. Okay. Okay. You're out. You're out if you mess up. It's nice having a hobby. What's your favorite song? New World. Her favorite song is New World. I have no clue. This could be something special. It could be just a normal song that everybody hears on the radio. It could be a special song that only certain people know about. You know what I mean? Like what's it called? What's it called? Bing Saki or whatever. Or it could be a song that everybody knows about, but it's special, but people don't know about it. Meaning they hear it on the radio, but they don't know there's some encoded meaning, some cryptic meaning in it. Okay, you got a problem with the current one? Okay, you shouldn't mock the interests of others, Summers. He said, do you have a problem with the current one? Okay. Okay, my bad. Anyway, looky over there. That grown up is going all out to try and save the kids. Oh, so Saul's using shields to try to block those thorns. Now there ain't no way they can poke me. They ain't going nowhere. You've got this, Saul. He's standing right in front, about to hold it down. The kids are just I'm not reading the comments because I don't want no. I'm not reading out one more spoiler, man. I'm not. The person said just nothing but bones. Said, "Oh, I'm sorry for spoiling you. Won't happen again. Just did it again." So I'm not looking in them comments. Okay, the kids are just following this cloth, right? But it's heading straight. I thought it was going to be like paper. So the arrows and stuff like that that Gunko uses, no, of course it's cloth. It was wrapped around the it was wrapped around. But for some reason I was thinking it was like paper. But it's heading straight for the flames. They'll get deleted if I don't stop them. So that's why he's like, yo, I gotta stop this now. Oh, they hurt themselves. He's like, yo, I can't just let them walk in the flames. So he stopped one, and one bumped into the other one, and that caused them to poke each other. They're having a poking contest. All right. Okay, he says, all right, they're stopping. He says he thinks they're getting ready to stop, but they don't. I mean, they do, but they start hurting each other. Okay, what the? Let me see. What the heck is going on? Sorry. Scotty, what the heck did that mean? You okay back there? Okay, what now? If I stop one, they all start pricking each other. Hit them off course. Don't stand directly in front and stop them. Move them this way. Move them that way. You know what I mean? Move them diagonally. Okay, that's disgusting. Who could do such a thing? Some evil people. Okay, so it must be the work of a fruit ability. They have to be close by. The kids would reach the fire before we found them. We can't let that happen. Saul's putting in work. He went and got a rope. He's gonna tie one of them up. I think them thorns gonna rip through the ropes. If we can't stop the ones in front, then we'll start with the back. We'll start with the born in the back. With the one, I guess the ones in the back. Yes, he's out of the line. If I can stop the rest one by one, then maybe, one of the damn monsters shows up. The wolf, Fenrir. Okay, what I find most scary, Fenrir. Fenrir shows up just in the nick of time to stop Saul from, completing his little task. No way. They're actually controlling these monsters too. Who's behind this? They didn't know that it was all coming from the same people, from the same squad. Squad. Principle is not just Western Village. Other villages are reporting monster sightings. They're appearing all over Elbath. It must be some kind of ability. We need to find them fast. Western Village outskirts. Okay, it looked like they dropped the what you call them, the skeleton. I didn't think Dragners were real. Who knew taking one down would be this much trouble? Carry the injured back to the village. It took a bunch. So some of them giants got dropped. They didn't all make it. Okay, now we got some the dragon going up against a couple of the giants, and this dragon is big, way bigger than these giants. Hitting them with flames and everything. He hit them with flames. He called them lame. He said they lame brains. All right, let's see what happens. What I find most scary, a Needhogger. That's the name of that type of dragon. What I find most scary, a ghost. Okay, that's the one that looks like Slimer. It's no use. They just keep coming. We won't be able to protect the village. Everyone take cover. The village is getting laid to waste. That right now they need Zoro to go ahead and just take out the dragon, just like he did on at Punk Hazard. Okay, ready, Dory? Absolutely. They made it out of the privy. Dory and Brogy, man, just had them beef pierogies, Had them on the toilet for a minute, but they ready. They about to use it. Haikoku sovereignty. Our favorite attack. The one that just ripped through the goldfish, the giant goldfish. The one that just ripped through his little team, his little squad. That same attack. And the only thing it can't pierce is the red line, sea stone. You know what I mean? It went right through them. Now, those are just two giants. That shows you how strong Dory and Beef Pierogi Brogy is. Or they're so strong. Because think about it, those giants, they were getting wrecked. Some of them wasn't making it. And just two of them blew two of these monsters away. No, three. It's three monsters. Two of them got blown away. The other one got knocked down or whatever with one attack. Some of the giants are not like the others. Some of them are not like the others. One attack, they're just that strong. I'm gonna assume that the giant pirates are going to be stronger than most of the Elbaf warriors. Okay, this is the solve mode of our mighty ship, the Great Elric or Iric, whatever it's called. You monsters are in for it now. He said, man, y'all in for a treat now. We'll get you for making us waste our booze. They had to throw it up. They had to go in their mouth and throw it up so they could sober up to save the village. Okay, yes. Did the Chiefs do that? No, it's the giant warrior pirates. Sorry we're late. We had to barf up. See, told you. We had to barf up all that booze. What a waste. They told the monsters, you owe us $50 for what we wasted. Leave the beast to us. You guys take care of the kids. Mountain Eater Yasan. That ship's basically invincible now. Okay, the Pirate King's left hand arrives. Took long enough. Finally. Okay. Now I know that nothing but bone didn't spoil me again. So thank God for that. Because they said something about a robot, and I'm like, what robot? So when I heard that, I was like, man, I'm not going in them comment sections. Yeah, so we finally got Scopper. He's out doing his thing. These monsters going to get cleared up really quickly, man. They're going to get cleared up really quick. So that's about it for that. I'm waiting for Usopp to do his thing. That's basically what we're waiting for. Usopp and Scopper to do their thing. Oh, and we see the difference in quality. The difference, like with the Giants. Dory and Brogy, they've been selling that grand line. They got hella strong. I mean, strong. Some of them giants were getting laid to waste. So it was like 6, 7 giants fighting just against the skeleton to take it down, and they didn't all make it. Dory Brogy show up, one attack, takes care of 2, 3 of those monsters, no problem. So that's just a difference in power level. So you can really work your way up in One Piece. It's based off how much you want it, the will. Your willpower is going to determine everything, man. It's going to determine how gangster you are. Okay, anyway, let me check this out. Imagine if Frankie, with the help of Lilith, can revive or replicate. It says this robot. This robot? What do you mean this robot? You talking about Emmett or what robot? He said nothing but Bone says this. What's this robot? I don't understand. What robot? Because I don't remember a specific robot. Because you make it sound like you're talking about a specific robot. I don't know which one you're talking about. Can I ban this guy for spoiling, boss? No, you good. He did spoil earlier, but they good now. One Piece fans spoil everything. Yes, they do. All they do is spoil. It's not a spoiler. I was saying, imagine if they revive it. It's a theory. I mean, revive what? You're saying that the building itself is a robot. Since Frankie has studied Vegapunk technology during the time skip, and Lilith is Vegapunk and has Vegapunk knowledge or internet connection. Yes, absolutely. I agree. Bone has a good point. This could be a power up for Frankie. Frankie surpassed Queen. Usopp big brain moment. Yup. Ja Rule acting so sus. It's like his sabotaging. I don't think so. I think he's just a funny guy. TD is tone down, kind of like CD. Tone down. Oh, okay. From Skypiea. Okay, so that's what that was. I was wondering what that was. Okay, New World is a song made by Brooke since Brooke is so it's a new one. I mean, it's from Brooke. It's a new song. It's nothing. I don't remember when that came out. I should have went ahead and looked it up. So New World is Brooke's song. She's a fan of Brooke. Someone's like, yo, man, you a clown. Don't you know we against Brooke? Brooke is an op. Okay, since Brooke is one of the most popular singers in the One Piece world. Yup. He was the most popular, if I'm not mistaken. It was played during the concert during the return to Sabodi Archipelago. Right. I don't remember that, man. That was so long ago, man. I don't remember half this stuff. Okay, it wasn't a spoiler. It was a theory. Okay, I got you. By the way, there's a big theory going around who Gunko being okay, there's a big theory going who Gunko being on our side and being Brooke's biggest fan. During Soul King last concert at Return to Shabondi, whatever archipelago, before before he hit the stage, he said, "Music will always be on our side." And since Gunko here is listening to his music, she might be on our side. And as you know, Brooke is obsessed with panties, and and what does Gunko don't wear? Bone is super thorough and legit. I don't remember none of that stuff, man. That was from years ago. It was like 10 years ago. I was a kid. I was like 15. Well, I guess 15 was a damn kid, but I'm like 12 years old 10 years ago, man. 10 years old, 12 years. I mean, I was a youngin', man. I was a young buck. I don't remember all this stuff. That part over from chapter 0, chapter 1, or whatever. I want to reread it, see if I missed anything or if I can catch some things that I might have, that might we might interpret differently now that we have different information now. So yeah, I've been rereading it, but I haven't gotten to that point. I'm like at chapter like 5 or 6. Gunko said that she's scared of Nika. So why would Gunko be on their side if she's scared of Nika? It's possible that she doesn't know Luffy's Nika yet, but I would think she does. She wouldn't have to. She would know what Nika looked like, right? I have an idea, right? And seeing what Luffy's poster looks like and whatnot. Or unless there's a different, like some people, there's a theory going around that there's different forms that Nika can take. Like we've seen, like the Nika that the monster Nika doesn't look like Luffy Nika. And then they saying Kaido was using Future Sight, right? And when he seen Nika, it didn't look like the Nika that we see with currently. So maybe there's different Nikas. Or maybe Nika is when they go to sleep or whatever, just like with Cavendish, they could change into a different personality or something like that. Maybe they could destroy the world or save it or something like that. I don't know. But maybe she's scared of a specific incarnation of Nika. There's no way of telling. But she even if she is scared, it's still possible she could be like, I'm going to switch sides and join you, even though I'm scared of Nika. Or I'm so scared of Nika, I'm going to join you guys' sides. I think y'all going to win. Nika's going to rock. What's it called? Emu. Emu's getting rocked, and I'm not going to be there when it happens. So Gunko would basically be like the dude from remember Blade 2? Blade 2, the guy, what's his name? Forgot what the guy was, Spud or whatever his name. I think his name was like Spud or something like that. And he turned on Blade and he said, "Look, the vampire's gonna win." He said, "Now, do y'all want to be alive and be a pet or be deleted and be turned into food?" He said, "I'd rather be alive, you punk." Oh, man, that was funny. So Gunko could be that type of person. We don't know. Okay, right. It's pants. So maybe she doesn't wear pants because she want Brooke to see her panties at all time. Good point. Also, based on summer reaction, we can assume the celestial dragon blood don't listen to the lower people music. So Gunko might be just a human who raised up the rank, who rose up the ranks, might be quite recently as well. I mean, it's all those are all theories. Ain't no telling what happened. But you got a point. She might have not been born into it either. She might have been one of the, or she might be mixed breed or whatever. Because of the way she enjoyed food, while the other god knight barely even have a single reaction, since this is basically their normal meal and stuff. Those giants, she might not be getting those meals. She might not. She might be on a lower rung. She might not be all the way up there. Like the kids that's being brought over to Marie, they're getting brought there now. They're probably not gonna get the same treatment. What you call him? Kuma was brought there. He was brought there as a slave, as a ukulele. You know what I mean? He was brought there as forced labor. So with that being said, who's to say that they have like everybody's the same rank? Also, Don Quixote, um, Morscat or whatever his name is, Morsche, whatever his name is. He helped. He turned on one of these celestial dragons and helped one of the peasants. What happened? He got taken care of. They said they don't care if he's a celestial dragon. He helps out one. He turned on celestial dragon. He's scum, just like everybody else. So they can have a tier system even amongst the celestial dragons, and Gunko might be at the bottom. Okay, those giants are some busters. Yeah, they busters. They can't. Yeah, some of the giants aren't that strong. Finally, some Scapa Gaban action. Imagine if it's a 1v1 on Summers and Scapa Gaban. Whoever. I'm ready to see whoever. By the way, by robot, I meant the one Frankie just saw people are saying it's a robot. The one, oh, you talking about the building. I mean, remember I said it looks like a face. It did look like a face. It could transform. Who knows? It looked like at the top of it looks like a head. Okay, doesn't Shank's daughter sing or something? Yeah. Could Gunko be related to Shamrock since she likes singing too? We don't even. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, some weird parallel like that. This is all speculation. The song is so good. To be honest, I don't remember the song. I haven't been reading much lately, so I'm just guessing stuff. Okay, they're an adaptation of the new there's an adaptation of the song New World if you want to listen to it. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. Okay, on the anime. I can't wait for the next chapter. I think we finally get some action. That's what I'm assuming. I want to see the Usopp action more than anything. I want to see Usopp just be like, yo, I'm just fighting and not even thinking about it. Luffy even said, Luffy has observation hockey. Zoro has observation hockey. Sanji has observation hockey. Luffy said, yo, you could take that cat. Because he could sense Luffy, he could sense Usopp's power level and the cat's power level. And you can tell that Usopp farts on the cat, like in terms of power. Okay, transform. Imagine if it's like the Transformer, but instead of cars, it's a building. Just like remember the Bill King, the manga Bill King by the same mangaka as Toriko. The houses transform and turn like robot look things, but they weren't had souls or something like that. Had like that in them, and they could transform and talk to people and stuff like that. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it's like excuse me. Yeah, Almighty says I miss Bill King. Man, I wanted them to finish that, man. And it was good. It basically was just like Toriko, and I loved Toriko. Toriko was great. Toriko was like legendary status. And I mean, it was just good all the way through. I'm not saying it was the best. It was never the best anime manga, but it was good from beginning to the end. And Bill King was just like the next step. It was like, okay, we're talking about food now. Now we're going to shelter. And the next would have been clothes. You know what I mean? But yeah, remember how the ships have like souls? What they call Clohadors? What's they called? Claboutramons or whatever. Maybe their houses had them or something like that, or it could just be a robot. Okay, the manga was canceled after 6 chapters. Yeah, and then they went ahead and did a time skip and stuff like that, and skipped a bunch of stuff and did a bunch of special stuff. If they were going to do that and they were not planning on ever bringing it back, you should have just did the entire story. Just do the entire, just blitz it, just so we can have it, just so we can have it. You know what I mean? Okay, Knocking Master Jiro was a beast. Yes. Oh, this is the first time I heard about Bill King. Yeah, it was another Toriko basically, but people they were building houses. Anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Peace.